Hello and welcome back to Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance.
You killed Monsoon. I'm impressed. The brains are in the server room undergoing training. Knock yourself out. Go nuts.
As he said, when last we left off, we kind of tore our way through Denver, killing a whole lot of people, and ended up killing Monsoon after he kind of made us admit that we really like killing.
I'm sorry, sir. Our business hours for the day have ended. We are looking forward to your next visit.
Agent is incorrect.
Watch out! They keep on coming!
Oh no. Oh boy, this is gonna be good. Violence! Oink. What the? Come on. That is a weird attack. Do a proper attack and not that weird shimmy. Ah, you bitch! Let's dance. Good lord! Oh, holy shit! Ripper mode ain't no joke.
Raiden, Sundowner contacted you from the top floor. Time to make your way up there.
Hate this stupid mouse.
Well, Boris, that's Jack. What did you think? I read that only 1 in 50 soldiers can kill with zero hesitation. Guess I'm a 2%er, huh? I know what they went through, yeah. But I sure as hell didn't let it stop me.
No, I guess not.
Regular guys, they couldn't handle it. All the blood and body parts, the fear in dying eyes. Me, though, I like it. A lot. No hesitation, no regrets. Maybe it's in my blood. Maybe it's the Sears program. Probably both. The younger you learn a thing, the better you retain it, you know? I remember Liberia like it was yesterday. All the abuse, the threats at gunpoint. Next thing I know, I'm getting off on cutting guys to shreds.
Raiden.
But afterwards it was tough. Especially once I got to the US. I got counseling and education. But every time I talked with someone normal, I felt like all the killing I'd done was gonna crush me. And it didn't stop. Not in my dreams, anyway. I'd hear voices at night, calling out all my crimes, but I couldn't shut them out. The rest of my crew adapted to American life well enough, but I never could.
And it returns only now. I've always known you have a dark part in your mind. Perhaps I should not have hired you at all. Perhaps you should not be near battlefield.
The hell with that. If I hadn't signed up, I wouldn't be here to help put an end to this. I gotta do what I can to stop that VR training. I'm not the only one suffering. I need to do this for my old friends. The boys back in Liberia who didn't survive.
Yep.
I survived all the killing, thrived on it, but the experience destroyed them.
Duh.
Sorry. I better get moving. What do you think about what Monsoon said earlier about memes? You think we're all doomed to follow some coded-in routine? That there's no free will?
Well, you're always going to have restraints based on what culture you're born into. The concept of memes was first proposed by Richard Dawkins in a book called The Selfish Gene. Dawkins, a biologist, stated that even if the actions of a living thing appear to be altruistic, Each of its genes is still engaging in selfish behavior, purely as a matter of survival.
Yeah, I heard about that.
He went on to define memes as a different kind of self-replicating unit. They're the genes of a culture, from fashion to chord progressions in music, even political expression. And just like normal genes, they replicate. They grow, infecting more and more people.
You buy a shirt you like and put it on. Other people see you wearing it, then buy it for themselves.
Yeah, the genes of a culture makes it all sound pretty lofty. But the way Dawkins puts it, memes can also transmit worthless things, even the bad parts of a culture. Fashion's one thing, but value-related memes can put huge restraints on people's lives. For example, the idea that having lots of money is the ultimate goal, the thing we should all strive for.
Like in the US.
Any capitalist country, really. But anyway, you catch this money worship meme, then not only are you trying to get rich, you're also spreading that idea to other people. You have to. If that meme isn't the cultural norm, then what are you working for?
So you start spreading the word about how important it is to succeed, earn status.
Right. And the really contagious memes can be even worse. For example, revenge. A guy sees his countrymen killed by terrorism, so he becomes a terrorist and retaliates. It's an infinite loop.
I think it's the same thing with child soldiers. Kids' parents are killed by other kids, so they join the war next and start killing other people's parents. There's gotta be a way to break the cycle, though.
Dawkins wrote about that, too. How we can rebel against our genes and memes. Once you're aware of your own memes, you can train yourself to identify and replicate the good ones.
And kill the bad ones.
Right.
Well, that starts with me stopping this VR shit. The Sears program's one hell of a bad meme machine.
Never knew I'd get a philosophy lesson on memes.
Courtney.
Yeah?
You caught all that. Guess I was Jack the Ripper all along. All that talk about justice. And here I am. Just another killer.
Raiden.
Listen. I want you off this mission. You don't have to go through this. Kev or Doc can handle saving for me.
Raiden, I don't want...
It's my responsibility to stop them before they make another Jack. It's my duty. No one else's. That's the way it is. Live by the battlefield, die by the battlefield.
Raiden, listen.
Courtney, this isn't the place for you. Keep working with me, and you're gonna wind up someplace dark.
I'm fine with that.
What?
They're kidnapping kids. They're ripping their bodies, tearing up their souls to make soldiers. I feel like they have to pay for this. If I just quit here, how would I live with myself?
Courtney.
I mean, maybe I'd be happier going back to school, getting my MBA, making 6 figures. But now I know. I've seen the truth. And I can't just forget it. Maybe I can't do what you can, but come on. At least I can handle your data. So do you want to save or not? All right, we're set.
You're sure about this?
Positive. Look, you know you aren't Jack the Ripper. I mean, sure, you don't exactly hate every minute of your job out there, but the Raiden I'm talking to right now, he's the same one I've always known. The one who'd put his life on the line to protect the innocent, not just some maniac with a knife.
Who knows? Maybe I'm just out for revenge against everyone who made me this way.
It's more than that, Raiden. That much I know.
In any case, I'm going to stop this VR training.
All right. Good luck, Raiden.
How's it going with the brain units, Doc? Any problems?
Oh, they could not be better. They're being kept at exactly 36 degrees Celsius with a steady, uninterrupted supply of oxygen and glucose. Synchronizing them with our equipment posed some difficulty, but everything's perfectly stable now.
That's good to hear. What kind of VR are they getting?
I prepared very comfortable rooms for each and every one. It's not quite Schloss Neuschwanstein, but each one enjoys the equivalent of a 4-star hotel suite. Every room includes an attached pool and an extensive library of on-demand video programming. 3 meals are delivered daily, and while we're only able to do so much vis-a-vis taste sensation, It should satisfy the psychological need for food, at least.
Doesn't sound too bad. I wouldn't mind a little VR training like that for a change.
Oh, be my guest. I'd like to experience it for myself, you know. But for now, it is available to cyborgs only. Exciting work is being done in the realm of invasive brain-machine interfaces. But there simply isn't much demand for it at the moment.
I guess not too many folks are willing to stick electrodes in their brains just for a taste of VR.
Perhaps, but the sense of reality is considerably improved over nanomachine-based non-invasive methods. If prices were kept low enough, I imagine the video game industry at least would clamor for it.
Who coded the virtual hotel?
An assistant. He used to write VR programs for UGs, but now specializes in cyborg software. A bit of a niche right now, yes, but when brain-machine interfaces take off, it will be a big business. The children's accommodation is a reworked version of the original beta software he built. The room's 3D models are all made using free libraries. It couldn't have been easier.
I wish everyone loved their work as much as you do, Doc. They don't go stir-crazy, though? Cooped up in their rooms?
There's little I can do about that. Creating an open world would take orders of magnitude more resources.
What about communication?
Another weak spot, yes. The NPCs available to us are all for military training purposes. It will be some time until we see VR characters capable of convincingly human interaction. Sadly, we're also not yet able to connect multiple brains to a single VR space. My assistants are operating virtual agents to give them a bare minimum of mental care. But our team is limited in size, and none of us are medical professionals, you know.
They can't stay in there forever.
We do not yet know the location of the server room, but Sundowner is on the top floor, correct?
Yeah, I'm headed up there now.
It appears the elevators have been disabled.
Then I'll use the stairs.
The stairwell has been sealed off. I will search for another route.
Thanks.
They thought of everything. Okay. Ooh. Why do I feel like I'm going to be fighting? Another one of these VR missions. And we're going up.
The elevators appear to be disabled, which we should have expected, I suppose.
I will access the control unit. Perhaps you can hack an elevator and make it operational.
Ooh, splendid idea. By all means, yes. It seems the guards are storming the building. Titan, get back to the entrance. Buy me some time to get this elevator operational. You can control that UGC as well, yes? Give them hell.
Eat my gun. Die.
Wunderbar! Bei Hack unser Success! Und die Elevator rein!
Oi. Let's try that. Ah! Christ's sake. I cut the arm, and it still didn't want to fucking tail.
For security purposes, the building is divided into upper and lower halves. The lower area consists of offices and meeting space for staff and visitors, while confidential military projects and technical research are restricted to the upper levels.
So that's where the brains in the server room will be, up top.
Indeed. But that elevator can only access the lower floors. You need to get to the 20th floor and past the security gate there to reach the upper area.
Let me guess. Time to find another left hand?
Well, that is the problem. Security cyborgs would not have sufficient clearance. But managers and senior staff have already been evacuated, no doubt.
So...
The only option is to cut the power to the security gate, which will not be easy. It is powered by no less than 3 systems, including a backup power supply. You will need to destroy all of the electrical control panels to disable them. In any case, you should arrive at the 20th floor soon. The electrical panels are most likely hidden in the walls. Use your enhanced AR to search for any unusual heat sources inside the walls there.
That's my boy.
Okay.
They bomb you! No choice now!
Alright. Ah, what has happened? Get me out of this corner. Are these guys just suicide bombing themselves, or am I just getting corner fucked? Quit with a rocket launcher. Jesus Christ. Stop stunning me, for Christ's sake. There we go.
Use your enhanced AR to search for any unusual heat sources inside the walls there.
That should not have caused me that much trouble.
There should be an electrical panel nearby. Use your enhanced AR to locate it. Good. 1 down, 2 to go. Keep at it, Raiden. There should be an electrical panel nearby. Use your enhanced AR to locate it.
You can stop telling me, Doctor. I can put 2 and 2 together.
One more.
They keep on coming.
Whoa! Whoa! Jesus Christ! Oh, come on! That's it.
There should be an electrical panel nearby. Use your enhanced AR to locate it. Yes, that should take care of security. Now, head back to the gate.
There we go. Whoa! Oh, there.
Raiden, shall I activate your pain inhibitors now?
No, keep them off. I need it this way.
Well, as you wish. I must say, I have turned more than a few men into cyborgs, but you... Well, your past is most,
What you getting at, Doc? Most of the time, you're working with First World ex-military. Grown men. Compared to the average Third World child soldier, I can't really complain. Most of them, they're the sort of guerrillas your typical patient gets paid to slaughter.
perhaps, but,
This shouldn't be news to you, Doc.
yes, but,
Look, just help me take care of those brains after I bring them back. I do my business, you do yours.
yes.
No need to be rude, so rude to the doctor. Oh boy.
They're pouring in from everywhere. This is crazy.
Do not have to fight every enemy you encounter, right? Try and keep moving.
I refuse. These people must die. Okay, now I run. Just keep moving. Whoa. They really don't care about tearing up our own building, do they?
To blow open the door for me, yeah? Idiots.
Whoop. Nope, that's phasing. Oh, I actually have to fight the Grad. Ah! Woo! That was quick.
All these sliders in the area. Perhaps they could be put to use.
Upsy daisy. Coming through. Don't mind me. Pardon me. Out of my way. Come on. Woo!
Keep climbing like that. It will be much easier for you.
I'm a ninja. I can run up the side of a building. That they are currently trying to bomb into oblivion.
Yeah.
Yeah. And perfectly unnoticed. Hey, I S-ranked that. Hooray!
Right a ways up now, yeah? Almost there. I have just finished analyzing the latest security data. You should find an indoor garden up ahead.
A garden? Sounds fancy.
A Japanese garden, to be precise. It is an area set aside for VIPs. Apparently, one of World Marshal's directors is a rather serious Japanese culture enthusiast.
All right. So what's this got to do with me? Is there something I need from the garden?
Not at all. You need only pass through that area to arrive at a freight elevator. I found a route to the elevator controls through the unit we hijacked downstairs. I have located the server room as well. You can reach it via the freight elevator.
Great work, Doc.
Elementary, my dear Raiden. Now, head for the garden.
Okay, nothing hidden behind the portraits. Holy dooly. How big is this fucking building? Ow. Coming through. Yoink. Oof. Split him down the sides. Ah! That's the stupid rockets. Two for one. Ah, nice and easy. Dumbass, you're a little too high. Oh, he exploded. I wanted to bully him more.
They found you.
Ah! No rockets. That's very rude. Alright. No sense in missing things. have to admit, at least the place looks nice. I've always had a thing for Japanese decor.
The main exit is
Woo,
sealed.
these
I
guys
very
are
much
everywhere.
doubt you can get through there. The catwalk above you is connected to a corridor meant for transporting materials. You can take that to the elevator.
Okay, that was a little weird, but I'll take it. Hey, more BP anyway. There we go. Yoink. And juiced. This, and that, and this, and that. Bang! Ow. Ah. Yeah. Yeet! Ow, 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 ow. Woo! Good Lord! Ah, Jesus Christ! He's even more dangerous with only one arm. No legs for you. Yeah, I'm gonna have to find my way up there normally. Just backtrack a little bit and just go around the tops. Hey, data storage. And I missed one. Of course I did. Hey. Okay, any more? No. Okay, I'm good to go. Lower on health than I'd prefer, but oh well. Oh, I have to... Dagnabbit. Okay, made my way back.
Follow the catwalk straight ahead to reach the elevator.
One last overview. Got everything in here. I'm good.
My apologies, Raiden. I seem to have fallen behind.
No worries. Actually, I should thank you.
What are you talking about?
If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have gotten Jack back.
Then, that is your true nature.
More or less. Still interested?
I find no reason to alter my objectives. From the moment we met, you have acted on emotional urges. You speak of protecting those weaker than you. Such people number in the billions. It is impossible. You cannot save every human being in the world. You cannot save every street child. After extended observation, I have come to a conclusion. Your actions are rooted in affinity for those from similar circumstances as yours.
Huh. Guess so. Not much of a superhero after all, huh?
However, your emotional status is understandable. Perhaps I share this same affinity.
Well, if that's what you feel, then glad to have you along.
Roger.
I don't think I checked his codex. Hang on.
I have reached the Japanese garden. Please continue on your way.
Okay, I guess I did. I am in the Japanese garden. I just got
Reach
finished.
the server room via the freight elevator just ahead.
Bro, Jesus. Yoink. Tactical. Work. Ah. Flip back over, come on.
Haha, more classified data. I believe I have all I need for a little surprise.
I care more about the arm than I do your spine. Move out of the way. Come on, there you go. Sweet, more endurance. Oh, nowhere to go but up. Yoink. This will be fun. Push the button. Onwards and upwards. Yoink. Ooh, 2 for 1. Bag. Ah. Woof! Ow! There we go. Woof! Split into. Always fun. It's a tall building. Still going.
Look up, Raiden! Another freight platform!
Uh-oh.
Look out! Incoming!
Woo! Hey, no fair. That covers the entire arena. Berg. Yeah. Try again. And again. Nice try. Oh god, invisible guys with rocket launchers. Uh-oh. Split that guy. Cut off his ass. I cut off his ass.
Careful, Raiden. The elevator cannot take much more of this. Jump to that adjacent platform. Odd. The platform is losing speed. Scheiße! The tripods are interfering. Raiden, clear them out of the shaft. Do not let them block the elevator.
Yeah. Bye-bye. That was close. A B? Boo.
They are deploying security from the top floor to the freight elevator.
How tall is this tower? Still going.
Right through them.
Ow. Ah. Yeah. There, you stupid monkey. That I managed to cut his left hand off and all of that. No. Come on. Yeah. Come on. Get out of the corner, Raiden. Jesus Christ. Back the fool. Not what I intended, but I'll take it. I'm sorry? No kills? I'm pretty sure I Jack the Rippered some poor bastard into tiny pieces. Okay, I know I can get in there, but how? Okay, give me a second. Well, I can't figure out how to get into the room, but I did find this. I've got to be missing. Oh. I'm a dumbass. Better that I found it than I didn't. Alright, carrying on. And let's not miss the one in the obvious.
The server room's ahead?
Yes, according to what I have here.
What should I expect to find? If they're VR training those brains, I'm guessing it won't look like your typical IT department.
Quite right. Most of it will likely be occupied by life support units. Feeding oxygen and nutrition to the brains they have stored, you know. They would also need a server to feed them the VR data, but in terms of structure, it's really more brain storage and maintenance than a server room. But no doubt it makes a convenient euphemism for what they are really doing there.
Yeah, like how CIA agents refer to where they work as the company.
Indeed. Something like that would never arouse the suspicions of rank-and-file staff who may hear it. And I'm sure those complicit in this operation feel better not calling it the VR training room. Even something so simple as a name can help one ignore the truth of what they are doing. Truly fascinating how the human brain works.
So this, whatever room, that's where Sundowner's waiting, right? If he wants a fight, I wish he'd just get on with it. He didn't seem the type to run and hide.
Well, he is in charge of security, but I suspect this is not about business. If I had to guess, I would say he is toying with you, testing you, perhaps.
Whatever he's doing, it won't change what's going to happen once I finally catch up with him.
Alright, let's move on and try and figure out what Sundowner is up to. I mean, we already know, but still. I feel like I'm gonna need this. Oh, ooh, that is.
Miss Troll. She's...
No? A spare body, if I had to guess. That is controlled by an AI.
Whoa. Nice try. Stop running away. Whoa. Stop throwing the stupid geckos at me. Hey. Quit hiding already. Ah, get off of me. Where did she go? No more small gecko volleyball. There we go. Where?
And a spare monsoon? Well, if it's AI controlled, it should pose no problem for you, yes?
Yes, but I don't have any. Don't have any electromagnetic grenades. Ow, 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 ow. Whoa! Okay, for God's sakes. God damn it. Jesus, let me out of the corner. Hate that guy. A lot more annoying without any EMP grenades. Oh, hey.
Don't disrupt the students while class is in session. I believe you're familiar with the lesson plan. The same regimen you went through in Liberia. Effective program. Just look how you turned out. Of course, running it in the real world just got a bit too complicated. Doing it virtually, though, no fuss, no muss. Straight to the brain. It's like a dream. Well, maybe dream is the wrong word. They do kill some POWs, some civilians. They enjoy it, though. We give their pleasure centers a nice big jolt every time. Plus, they get a shiny new body as a graduation present.
Just gonna walk away.
Another thing you have in common.
I chose this. They're kids, you son of a bitch.
And kids are cruel. All people are by nature. They just lose touch with it as they get older. Start thinking they know right and wrong. That's immoral. War crime this, code of conduct that. Kids, you can mold, manipulate into performing all kinds of atrocities. And there's nothing like a good atrocity to keep a war going.
That's why I'm shutting you down.
You just don't see the bigger picture, do you? Say you bring this whole place down. Waltz out of the rubble with all these
that's
precious
creepy.
springs. Nothing changes. All the guys in charge are long gone. And we've got offices around the world. We're just suppliers. We don't create the market for war.
And who does? The Patriots are gone.
Those guys just manage the war economy. They didn't invent it. Did you think every battle in history was all part of some big old conspiracy? Bullshit! War is just part of who we are. Why fight it? None of this will matter in 3 hours. Demand for PMCs is about to skyrocket. Like the good old days after 9/11.
What are you talking about?
Not here. Follow me.
Raiden, get Sundowner. Do not lose him this time.
Okay. Okay, I made it over. Another data storage. And another VR mission. Come on, let me up. Let me up. Come on, for the love of God. There we go. Jeez. I can get to that guy. Okay, moving on. Time to fight Sundowner. You're dead, bald man. I'm going to kill you.
How's this, Jack? We can play up here without damaging the merchandise.
What happens in 3 hours?
Don't matter. You're too late. Even at Mach 2, you wouldn't make it. And killing you is gonna take some time. Slow and painful.
Uh-oh.
Like I said, kids are cool, Jack. And I'm very in touch with my inner child.
Now for probably the best boss theme in the game.
You can be cooler than that, Jack. Can't lay a finger on me.
Woo! Whoa! Okay, come on. Time to focus. Focus on getting those stupid shields down first. What? Not fair. Oh, I still got him. No, I didn't. I only got... Jesus. Come on. Let's try this again. This is a little bit tricky. Time to focus. Oh, for Christ's sake. There we go. Final. Okay, I can't do it from that up close. Gonna have to back away a bit. There we go. Now we can fight for real.
I'll slick you in two.
Whoa! Hey, I'm a little busy here. Whoa! Excuse you? Okay, I can't jump over that evidently. Back to full. There we go.
Playtime's over, Jack.
Uh-oh. Now you're just playing dirty. Oh, weird. Building doesn't seem so tall on the outside. Whoopsies. Just keep shooting missiles and hope for the best. Good, I did not fall that far. Coming through. Nice try. You have this. Oof, 129 pieces.
It's over.
Attaboy, Jack.
What happens in 3 hours?
He'll launch Operation Tecumseh.
Who? Armstrong?
I've already said too much. I have a call to make.
Got yourself shaving?
Asshole. He's good. Real good. You knew this would happen, didn't you? Well, you get your wish. Up to you now. Sal.
Raiden here. I've taken Marshall HQ.
Yeah. I have just entered Denver airspace. I will be there soon.
Hurry.
Raiden, what Sundowner said.
I know. Anything that'll rival 9/11 cannot be good.
And in 3 hours, maybe less. He said even Mach 2 could not get there in time.
If he was serious, that's over 4,000 miles away.
4,500. So whatever it is, it's not happening on American soil.
If it's gonna spike demand for PMCs, it's gotta be a political hotspot. A coup or civil war in a stable region wouldn't have a domino effect.
And they'd want to draw in a superpower. No.
What?
The president. He's on his way to Pakistan. If something happens to him there,
Oh, shit. The War on Terror Part 2.
contact the military.
Official channels are frozen since Mexico. Unofficial channels would take too long.
Besides, what's our proof? Who's gonna believe us over World Marshal?
Then we have to get there first.
Невозможно. Impossible. It is the other side of the planet. Even if we were in the world's fastest jet right now, it's not even close.
Hold up. It's not a jet we need.
Courtney?
An RLV would make it with time to spare.
That's...
Mach 23 if we're talking 1 atmosphere. 17,650 miles per hour.
That would make Pakistan in under half an hour.
Right. Contact Solus.
I managed to get a B rank. Good for me. Okay. I think that's as good a place as any to call it. As always, I hope anyone watching is having a wonderful day, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.